Okay, so we're what, like 24, 25-year
Yeah.
old girls, right in the middle of our 20s, don't know if we're, proper adults yet or, still in that teenage phase. What's been your most, I'm officially an adult moment?
Path pe hoga, I would be such an adult carrying myself. I just fell in the airport right before I reached here.
Bills. Bills is
Yeah.
what makes me feel the
Ma'am,
most
salary
adult
late
shit.
ho gayi.
The rest of the times I feel like, what's his name, man? That Lal.
Chota Pandit.
Chota Pandit, yes. That's who I am.
So if I say pani, you'll
I'll
jump.
jump.
You'll jump.
I'll jump.
Nice,
I'll
yeah.
completely jump. Somebody like ये दीवानी है दीवानी, मैं हर बंदे के साथ बना लेती थी कि अच्छा ये मेरा बनी है क्या?
हाँ, अब बनी बहुत
नहीं है।
गलत है,
बहुत
पता है?
गलत है।
हाँ, बहुत गलत है।
100%. Privileged girls living in South Delhi. What's the most South Delhi girl trait you have? A lot of people from Delhi are surviving on their parents' hustled money. 100%.
I think because like Gen Z is the worst to
Yeah.
hire.
Yeah.
3-4 closest girlfriends are priceless. Because
Yeah.
if I'm worried, happy, sad,
They're the first call you
love life going to shit, love life great, love life neutral, nothing, whatever, they're there.
Yeah. First question is 1 a.m. grind or 1 a.m. gossip?
1 a.m. gossip.
Best
1
now?
a.m.
Same.
grind, I'm done for the day. It's done, I think.
Today, I have with me Ishika Gupta, entrepreneur, model, and a full on 20s warrior. And honestly, who better to talk about the hustle, heartbreak, and the 20 something limbo than just two girls figuring it out, all while serving looks? We're diving into business, love, friendship, Dilli wali life, thori confusion, thori clarity, and a full plate of chaos. Welcome to the show, Ishika.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure.
Likewise.
So tell us, Ishika, who are you? What are you? The Janta wants to know.
What am I?
What are you?
अभी हम बात कर रहे थे and I realized that मैं एक सोच हूँ.
You're a soch, okay.
Socha, an abstract concept. If I don't even
So
know.
you're not a lady.
Not anymore, not right
Ishika
now
is
in
a
this
concept.
moment.
And
Yeah,
what
just
is that concept about? What is...
I don't know. Let's find out today.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, let's go.
Okay, so tell us in very specific words कि आपका LinkedIn में क्या आपके लिए bio होगा? What's your bio in LinkedIn? Or it can be just like emojis on LinkedIn.
In terms of emojis, I think I can tell you I'm someone who does everything very like if I love, then I love hard. If I'm doing something work-wise, then I'll do it sincerely. But a lot of times that leaves me feeling like this. So I don't know if you know, there's this
Yeah.
one
I know,
smiley
I know.
face that's in its own like dirt.
Yeah, it's just
lying there.
puddling down the
Yeah.
face, yeah.
So sometimes I'm like that, but also like on most days I'm like that love struck blushy emoji. So a combination of those two.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, so we're what, like 24, 25-year
Yeah.
old girls, right in the middle of our 20s, don't know if we're, proper adults yet or, still in that teenage phase. What's been your most, I'm officially an adult moment?
In fact, very recently, it's funny you ask because I was just talking to someone the other day and they made me realize that I'm going to be turning 25 very soon. In my head now, listen, like some guard bhai or someone calls me Didi or ma'am, I'm like, no, Ishika. I've always been Ishika.
Yeah.
I'm not used to being at an
Yeah.
authority or older position.
Yeah.
When someone says Didi,
Yeah.
like a kid, I'm like, no, Ishika. I'm still Ishika.
I'm still
So
12.
yeah, not even like 12, but I'd
For
say
me,
like
in my head, I'm like
yeah,
that.
like I feel like I'm still so silly
Yeah.
that I'm probably like in my early 20s, but no man, shit's getting real. I'm 24. I'm turning 25 in November, so I
Yeah.
think this moment where I was like, when I would, I was younger, I remember being like, oh, जब ये 25 की मैं होंगी तो मेरा सब sorted होगा and all.
Life, बच्चे,
And
career,
yeah.
शादी, everything would be
सब
sorted.
कुछ
Yeah.
एक path पे होगा. I would be such an adult carrying myself. I just fell in the airport right before I reached here. So yeah, I think that moment for sure. What about you?
For me, I think it's always when people start asking me for money, man.
Oh my
like I
God,
owe
yeah.
them money and I have to be responsible enough कि okay मुझे इस चीज़ के लिए पैसे बचाने उस चीज़ के लिए पैसे बचाने I have to pay these people I have to pay those
Bills.
people bills
Yeah.
is what makes me feel
And
the
ma'am,
most
salary
adult
late
shit.
हो गई. कहाँ है? So like you're
I
like,
know,
oh,
I'm
am I
like,
giving?
am I at that age already?
Yeah.
What am I doing? So yeah,
Nice.
that's my most adulting moment, I feel
Yeah.
like. Yeah. And so I just want to ask you, since you told me कि, you by the time you're 25, as a young child, we always believe that we would have wanted to achieve these many milestones. In your head, have you achieved them, or are you on the path to achieving, or is it like what you're doing right now, completely different idea of what you imagined yourself as a child?
I don't think I actually thought of what exactly I want to be growing up. Like, I always had many different professions. When Om Shanti
Yeah.
Om released, I was like doing
Shanti
the whole
Priya.
Deepika Padukone wave. I
Yeah.
wanted to be an actress. Then I also at one point wanted to do something space related, like with NASA. So it was just completely different. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. But I think growing up, teen years, post teen, I just became very ambitious.
Yeah.
So I knew I wanted to live my life a certain way
Mm-hmm.
for sure. A lot of those things that I didn't even think have happened, the good and the bad.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So I just feel like you can never really be prepared, man.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
never thought I would be doing this. I still don't know if in the next 5 years I'll be doing the exact same thing or I'll just be doing an extension of it.
Yeah.
So, and I kind of like that chaos when I don't know what exactly. I don't want to have my entire life plan. I want to come back home and still be silly and not be so serious. So,
Yeah.
it's okay, like the good and the bad.
So, do you think whatever your life is right now is it's sort of like a subtle manifestation of what you wanted to become as a young child? Has it ever felt like that, or is it completely like bang opposite to what you thought you would have been?
A lot of it, actually, I really believe in manifestation has, I can see it happening. I can see that things that I've always wished for and then work towards them indirectly or directly, whatever, have happened or are happening, or I have faith that they will happen. If
Yeah.
it doesn't happen through path one, then
Happens to
leave
path,
it,
yeah.
path two. If it doesn't happen from path two, three, four, and there are infinite numbers.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I know for sure. But I feel like while the positives get manifested, the negatives do
Also
too.
do, absolutely.
And I'm a big overthinker. Like, I struggle with that. So, the more I think about negative stuff, also, that also happens.
Keeps on happening,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What
That's how
about
it
you?
works. So for me, I feel like there are moments in a couple of days, once in 2 3 days, that I feel like I've seen a scene, like everything is going in front of me, and I suddenly realize this is the scene that I dreamt of as I was a child. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because as a child, I wanted to be multiple different things. As you said, I wanted to be an Air Force pilot, I wanted to be a fashion designer, I also wanted to be a doctor, but did not like studying, of course. But I always imagined myself in a fashionable state.
Yeah.
Because I grew up watching my mom, dressing up for every occasion, presenting herself very nice. So I always knew I wanted myself to eventually come into the fashion line, because my path before fashion was very different. I was a tennis player, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I do know that about
So
you.
that path was completely different from what I was doing, what I am doing right now. So I feel like I've manifested this fashion line so much as I was a young child, that
Yeah.
finally through route A or route B, it has circled me back to the same circle, and I'm always
Yeah.
thankful about it. And as you said, the good comes with the bad, and of course, if there's no bad, I'm very
Yeah.
sure we wouldn't have been be able to glad about the good stuff, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't know how to
Yeah.
react to good stuff if,
Exactly.
if bad stuff didn't happen,
Exactly.
right? Almost. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, so you know how like we, especially our generation, grew up in the peak of Bollywood movies.
Yeah.
So if you had to make your life's trailer, what would be the background music of it?
I think it would be a very cool mashup of the Welcome
Yeah.
title
Yeah.
music
Pa,
and
pa, pa,
yeah.
pa.
And I feel like Lucky from
Lucky.
that
Oh
movie.
God.
A lot of
Why
times
such an odd character though?
I don't know, because he just like
Existing and
ends
dying.
up in situations sometimes को bullet लग जाती है किसी और
मरता
से,
नहीं
then
है लेकिन
हाँ,
वो,
but no,
मरता नहीं है
he's
वो.
so resilient.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
know.
love about him. And I think honestly like a little bit of the Jab We Met Geet thing
Yeah.
also, impulsively, like growing up,
Yeah.
making some like fun but stupid decisions.
Yeah.
But then happy, then I get very sad like Geet in second
Yeah.
half.
Very
And then,
emotionally
yeah.
heavy. Yeah.
I'm an emotional girl for sure.
I
But
think
like
all of us are.
lucky, but in the Jab We Met zone, basically. I don't know, something.
No, wonderful. I absolutely love that movie. It's so iconic. I think our entire
Yeah.
generation runs on welcome memes, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. What is it for you though?
I think mine would be a hardcore Bhool Bhulaiya one, bro.
Acha, nice.
Bhool Bhulaiya one.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Manjulika, but most times I feel like Akshay Kumar.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the times I feel like, what's his name, man? That Lal.
Chota
Chota
Pandit.
Pandit. Chota
Oh,
Pandit. Yes, that's who I am,
so if I say
bro.
Pani,
Yeah,
you'll
I'll
jump.
jump. Yeah.
You'll jump.
I'll jump.
Nice,
I'll
yeah.
completely jump. Okay, so we both are girls and privileged girls living in South Delhi. What's the most South Delhi girl trait you have?
Takes me a while to like any other city. I
Yeah,
think
100%.
I'm so
100%.
used to this city,
I
man.
know.
I mean, I've hated on Delhi. I have been indifferent to Delhi. I was also in Bangalore for college for a
All
couple
right.
of years. Yeah. But like Delhi is just home, and this part of Delhi.
Yeah.
I go to Gurgaon all the time. I'm too far away from home. I want to
I
come
wanna
back
go
here
home.
where everything's 10-15
I
minutes
know, I
away
know.
from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the most Delhi trait about
Yeah.
me is that I will hate on it, but I will also love it hard.
Wouldn't want to move places for
No, no, no,
anything
no.
else. See,
Yeah,
I think
that's
this is
not
same with
happening.
me, bro. Delhi is life. Honestly, I've been to so many different cities.
Yeah.
I went to London and not like London because like Delhi so much more. I don't know where it comes from, but and especially because of the fact that I'm not even from here. I wasn't born and brought up here,
Yeah.
but there's a certain connect to Delhi, the people, the warmth. I feel like it makes everyone feel like they're home, and
Okay.
that's very and that's not a lot of cities can make you feel like that.
Where, how was like your growing up time? Where were you,
Yeah,
if I may ask? I don't know that.
completely born and raised in Assam. My mom's
Okay.
Assamese, my late dad is Assamese. Yeah, so I was born and brought up in Assam, raised completely there. People still ask me, how do you speak Assamese? Because, dude, I was born and raised there. How will I not
Yeah,
know
yeah, yeah. And
Assamese?
then you moved to Delhi
Yes, I
right
moved to
after?
Delhi when I was around 15.
Okay.
And then, but of course, when I was living in Assam, I used to always travel to Delhi. It would be the summer vacation and the winter vacation place. So I always felt like Delhi was my calling. And once I
Home.
shifted here, there was no looking back.
Yeah.
Even I don't
Nice.
think I can survive in Bombay either
Yeah,
for some
I
reason.
actually like people say that you can either love Delhi or
Or
Bombay.
Bombay.
I actually quite like Bombay.
Both, yeah.
But I think I like it for a bit and then I
Yeah.
want to eventually come back. I realize that with, in fact, every other
Every
place.
city, yeah. Okay, since we're talking so much about Delhi and we both love Delhi so much that we'll die for Delhi, describe Delhi in only 3 sound effects.
Sound effects. Okay, then we'll both do
Alright,
it, I
okay.
think. Um, the one thing that comes to my mind is like someone abusing
Yeah,
and a
I
lot
was
of
gonna
horns
say.
at the same time.
Papa,
Yeah.
dot.
Yeah, I can't say any of that, so those for
It'll
sure.
be
Fine.
bleeped out, don't worry.
So yeah, all the
All the
all the
gullies,
alphabets
yeah.
basically are coming to my mind right now. That's number one for sure. People here are rude.
Yeah, but like
yeah.
it's also a sense of bhaichara. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You meet a Delhi wala person outside,
Yeah.
instantly you're gonna be best friends.
It's an instant connection for sure. Yeah.
100%. And it goes the same with girls, I think.
Yeah.
When you meet someone abroad. Okay, so another question I wanted to dive deep on is that a lot of people in our circles, there's a notion that a lot of people from Delhi are surviving on their parents' hustled money. Do you think you struggle to find ambition being in the circles that we usually are in, or it really doesn't bother you who's doing what and you're in your own path?
I think there was a time in my life where I was so oblivious to thinking like this of I hadn't even fully developed my mindset. I'm still developing it, but in terms of who I want to be, I think there's a lot more clarity now. And at the time I didn't really differentiate between people, friends, acquaintances. And in Delhi, you know how like everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
You meet such different kinds of people. But I think the past year and a half, 2 years, especially right after college, my college was also like a place where all of these bubbles burst for me. I was like, I'm meeting such different sorts of people. There's more to people than the ones that I hang out with or like I know of or whatever. So definitely, I think now I've also just become a lot more inward. I feel,
Mm-hmm.
I've had like my regular nights of classic clubbing
Yeah.
in Delhi, this that. It's not that I don't enjoy it anymore, I still love to do that, but the frequency is reduced because I realize that it's not someone's doing something wrong, they're
Yeah.
just doing their own thing, it's not aligning with me
Yeah.
anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So to sit and judge and be like, oh no, but you fix your, they don't even care,
Yeah.
right? Like they're
Doesn't
not even
bother them.
thinking
Yeah.
about it, and
Exactly.
that's their priority, that's how they want to live their
Yeah.
life. What I know I want to do is not serving my purpose anymore by being there.
Right.
So I've just like, I think, reduced a lot of friendships, a lot of
Mm.
like extra unnecessary socializing, which wasn't really serving my purpose,
Mm.
because I just one time, we're
Yeah.
all such like hustlers,
Yeah.
1 minute away
Absolutely.
from a burnout. So we're also trying to be more intentional with who we spend
Exactly.
our time with.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just naturally, I think a filtration system which happens when you're growing up
Absolutely. And I also
has happened.
feel like of lately, especially in our peer group circle, I would say,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people start hustling now at this age.
Yeah.
I don't know what's causing that change.
Yeah.
Because of could be because of various reasons, because everybody now wants to become an entrepreneur, everybody now wants to make a business of their own, everybody seems like wanting to be a hustler,
Yeah.
right? So I think that's what's driving the change in them. And I feel like of course, as you said rightly, that it's also a part of growing up. Maybe we're right at an age where we need
Yeah.
to focus more on things that are more of a priority, which is our
Yeah.
career and financials and all of that, because of course not all of us can come from the same financial background.
Exactly. And I
Some of
think,
Yeah.
sorry, go on.
No worries. Like some of us need to start taking care of our parents. Some of us do not need to be doing
Exactly.
that for our entire lives. But still, I feel like we're at that age where that sense of responsibility towards our own selves from the
Yeah.
start is just slowly starting to creep in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think, and also, I couldn't have said it better, man. But I feel like one more thing is that we still
Mm-hmm.
are such a tiny part of the population,
Yeah.
people like you and I, or the
Exactly.
people that we hang out with and think are a little
Exactly.
different from us, also. It's still so much privilege that just, okay, like if you can acknowledge it, respect it, and keep moving
Moving forward,
forward.
100%.
I think because on social media also these days I'll see a lot of these things that, oh, like Gen Z is the worst to
Yeah.
hire.
Yeah. But
And
aren't
as
they the biggest hustlers
yeah,
right now?
exactly. I
Yeah.
think finally we're at a time where people who are joining the workforce also know what their
Yeah.
value is.
Exactly.
They don't want to be working 15, 16 hours a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
They don't want to make work their life,
Mm-hmm.
which has always been the case.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to now, if we're talking about, say, jobs, right?
Right.
After a point, you have to lose control, and that's the nature of that job.
Mm-hmm.
Now, more and more people want to take control of how they're designing their life,
Yeah.
which means that if you're hiring someone from a particular age bracket, societal bracket, whatever, they know their value, which can be tough in
Exactly.
an ecosystem. But if you actually look at what's happening around
Mm-hmm.
us, it's people just realizing that, okay, I want to do something even with my privilege.
Exactly.
I'll acknowledge it, but I still want to do something
Exactly.
within it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, as I feel like that's helping friendships. That's a
Yeah.
different sort of growth that's coming
Yeah,
into play.
100%. Yeah. And I also think like there's a massive mindset difference between the people from the 90s generation versus
Hmm.
our generation, because I feel like in the 90s, people are used to having to struggle for everything
Yeah,
and not knowing to differentiate between when, okay, this is the time when I need to work and this
yeah,
is the time when I need time for myself, or my mental health, or xyz for my family and stuff. So there was that difference was not acknowledged so much. But right now I feel like our generation is becoming more balanced, in the sense
yeah.
that we know and now acknowledge about the rest of our needs, and then that work is not our entire life, or you don't have to die for work. And
We say
yeah.
that, but both of
I
us,
know.
we can like go
I
on and
can just
on.
say
But
that,
yeah,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think that happens, right, when you start. You've clearly
Yeah.
expanded your business, your
Mm.
brand, and how,
I'm
right?
trying to.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the fact that, this notion that pretty girls don't know how to do business. What's your take on that? Because I'm sure you've been in this entrepreneur space for quite some time now. And I'm sure you faced a lot of this, concept that, आप मैम आप यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हो? आपको कुछ नहीं आता मैं कर दूंगा, and people trying to fool you in
Yeah.
XYZ ways. What's your take on that?
So the one thing is, on Instagram, whenever we're getting a lead for
Yeah.
my studio space or the business, actually they'll always, mostly like 80% of the messages are, sir aapka contact number kya hai, because they're just assuming ki there's no ma'am, because I don't like to put my face out there a lot. So whenever they're seeing something and they want to reach out to the business, it's sir. So I'm firstly I
Ishika
like,
sir.
yeah, Ishika sir always. So I was like, initially I would be like, no ma'am. Now I'm like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's changing for sure, but I think it's still, you I ignore it a lot basically. When I was trying to get the studio space to be made, I was working with a lot of contractors. अब उन लोगों को
I'm sure
labor
very
है, वो ही
handsy,
समझ आता
yeah.
है. So I needed like the main supervisor man with me there to instruct them, because I would say things 10-20 times and that guy would say them maybe max twice and it was done.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no winning this situation. I can only like help or like fix stuff within my team.
Yeah.
I can't really like change everybody around. I
Yeah.
won't have any time left. So yeah, this Ishika sir has become quite common. It's fine. What about you? I'm
No, I
very
think
curious to know.
for me, see, I'm in the line of fashion.
Yeah.
So I don't think there is this kind of issues in my line mostly, but of course, if I talk about the more hands-on stuff, see, as a founder, I don't just along with my mom, I don't just run the company and look over everything, but we're very two handsy women who do
Yeah.
everything on our own, from printing t-shirts to calling the interns and everything. We're very handsy people, so sometimes the people who are in a bigger position, if you're, let's say, I've gone for a sponsorship meeting or whatever it is, XYZ, they don't take you that seriously if
Yeah.
you're pretty, and I've realized that a lot many times. And especially at my mom's age, they will still take her seriously because she's already,
Experience.
yeah, she's experienced.
Also, yeah.
But if I am saying something and it really makes sense to me in my mind and in
Yeah.
general also, they will still not take it seriously from me
Yeah.
because I'm not that age. And
Yeah.
that really bothers me because that's not the case in a lot of other countries outside India.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? I think the younger you are, the more
Yeah.
chances people are willing to take on you,
Yeah.
because they know that you'll bring some element of freshness and
Yes,
not
exactly.
do the old stale thing
Exactly,
again, right?
exactly. Yeah. Okay, so moving aside from all of this career stuff and all of these janjat, I would say.
Yes, please.
What has been your personal life been like? I really want to ask you this question that, um, what was your definition of love when you were 10, let's say, and what's your definition of love now?
At 10, it was mummy, papa. My definition of love, very simple. My pet. That's it. Sister, some days. Some days, yeah,
just
some days.
Kabhi kabhi.
But I think growing up, it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like, at one point, what was my definition of love, with situations with people, now present day has changed completely. I think, like truly, it's a very calming feeling. It's not a very chaotic, erratic. You're feeling all of these
Yeah.
roller coaster of
All
emotions.
over the
It's not
moon,
like
yeah.
that. I think today I would just want someone who brings me a lot of calm, and I wish to do the same for
Peace.
them.
Yeah.
And no games.
And what has caused that change? I'd like to know that.
I feel like a lot of, I think, just when things don't work out, instead of like blame,
Yeah.
if you can just sit down, maybe chill for a bit without any distractions whatsoever, and think deep and hard about why things didn't work out. A
Yeah.
lot of times it's just because you let yourself be in those situations, because you feel
A lot of
like
times it's internal. Yeah.
exactly. Because whatever you think you deserve, you'll attract, right?
Yeah.
So I think just that realization of like, okay, wait a minute, it's
Yeah.
not always you. Maybe I was doing this to myself also.
Yeah. I was
And
letting you do that.
I was letting you do that.
Letting those things happen. To me,
Exactly. So just that realization taking some time, and truly, like, not like self-love, like I'm writing in my
Yeah.
diary every day,
or doing
that
skincare registry
yeah.
or something like that. Just internal stuff that
Yeah,
I
we-
want my peace, and I will do anything for it.
Exactly, and if that means maybe doing skincare, going out
Yeah.
shopping, do it. But for me, it was more like I needed to go to like therapy, and I'm very open about
Yeah.
that. I needed to be very uncomfortable in that moment. I hated it. To just realize that okay, like all of this is fixable, and these are the tools to fix it essentially, so that I can. I'm still like not nobody's perfect man,
Yeah,
but I think
exactly.
from that time to now, at least I have healthy boundaries set,
Exactly.
which is helped me get the best definition of love
Love
now,
now.
at least for
No, I'm
myself.
so glad because I feel like most people in our generation are so, are so obsessed with the term red flag and green flag and
Yeah.
stuff. And we are so
Yeah.
busy picking out red flags in every other person, but we're
Yeah.
not turning inside.
Yeah,
We don't look at
exactly.
what our red flags are, and not acknowledging them and not fixing them is what causes us so much, trauma going forward, I would say.
I also want to ask you, how has love changed for you?
For me, I think there's been a drastic change because I'll tell you why. I was born in, I was not born into a school. I was brought up in a school. I was brought up in an all girls convent school.
Okay.
Okay, so we were not allowed to, have chat with boys, or having a Facebook account was, an offense, a serious
Yeah.
offense. And, so I grew up with the idea that, okay, only after I'm married and, I'm serious about somebody is when love actually kicks in into life.
Yeah.
But now that I think about love, I think it's always existed in all of our lives since the time we were born.
Yeah.
And it has so many different versions. Like, it could be different for you and me between each other,
Yeah.
it could be different for me and my partner, it could be very different for me and my mom, or me and my dad, and with friends. So I feel like there's not one definition of love that I have in mind, but a certain expectation that I have out of love
Yeah.
is mental peace and calmness
Yeah.
and companionship, of course.
Yeah.
But I think those are the most important baselines of love you should have, and every person should have, because
Yeah.
I think we're in this generation that, until and unless there's drama and there's,
Chaos and that push and
yeah,
pull, we're so used to it also, right?
until
That
you have something to tell your friends as
yeah,
gossip.
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like a lot of us, circle back to that loop, and
And it's tough,
Yeah.
man. Like when there's a lot of this happening
Yeah.
around you, to be like, oh, maybe I found
Yeah.
my person. It's
Yeah,
scary to even
and
say.
sometimes, a couple of years down the line, if I see, I think I would, instantly fall in love with every second, third person I would see. Why? Because in my head, this is how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Not naturally. Like, you have to
Yeah.
push it to
And
happen.
push it. Yeah, my meet cute is forceful.
Yes.
Basically.
And I had so many like expectations out of that.
Yeah.
ये rom-com चलना चाहिए, वरना मैं तो
Yeah,
यार
yeah.
मैं cancel करने वाली हूँ
And the more
subscription.
they avoid, the more I love. So
Yeah.
that's like a
I've
good
given-
plot in your head.
Thankfully, I've cut out of that circle
Yeah.
and that mindset, because it can absolutely drain you as a person.
It's
Because कितनी
horrible.
बारी देखोगे भाई?
Yeah.
एक ही मूवी कितनी बार देख लोगे?
Bored तो कभी
It's-
हो गया
yeah,
ना.
it's not ये जवानी है दीवानी.
Yeah.
In my mind, honestly, I'll tell you, I would think that I would have somebody like ये जवानी है दीवानी. मैं हर बंदे के साथ बना लेती थी कि अच्छा ये मेरा बनी है क्या?
हाँ, अब बनी
ठीक
बहुत
नहीं
गलत है,
बहुत
पता है?
गलत है.
हाँ, बहुत गलत है.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think we should all look for Adityas in life.
And Taran's
Taran?
from Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, the one that Kalki ends up marrying instead of
Oh,
Aditya
Taran,
Roy
yes,
Kapoor.
yes, 100%.
What
yeah.
a sweetie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either a Taran or an Aditya from Jab
Yeah.
We Met. I think that's that's
No
better.
Anshumans
No
anymore.
Anshumans.
Done.
Okay, so talking about love, I want to go into the topic about friends, because at our age we gain so many friends, we lose so many friends, and there are those that have always been there for us. So for you, what's been your definition of friendship?
It's a lot of understanding, I feel. Right now, I can count on my fingers the number of friends I have. Seriously, and like I'm talking about one hand.
Yeah.
Not both.
Not two.
Not both. And I actually have grown to really enjoy that.
Yeah.
These people understand me. It gives me the space to understand them. We can't meet for months. Two of my closest friends are not even in the country.
Yeah,
I
same
get to
with
see
me.
them once
Yeah,
a year.
same with me.
So I think the definition has gone from, and I used to always be like, अरे ये लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, quantity
हाँ
नहीं quality choose करो and all. Now I
हाँ
like experience it, I'm like
हाँ
yeah they're right, same here.
I know, and I feel like we forced, like in our generation, friendships can sometimes be very forced. Not everyone understands and are at the same mental capacity as you. So people who get that, okay, if we're not talking for so many days, and doesn't mean that a friendship ends, right?
Exactly,
And
exactly.
there are also people I've encountered that don't feel the same way. You know, if you talk to them regularly, if you are updated about their lives, and if they're updated about your life, that's the only way to go about friendship. And I feel like that's completely wrong,
Yeah,
because we are two both human beings, right?
yeah,
Who have our own trajectories of life,
yeah,
and both of them cannot be same at any cost. Just
exactly.
understanding each other and just being there,
Yeah.
and the in the background is what would be friendship for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like, the people who I can probably count on the most are friends, and within that, it's girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like, there's, now I think I'm seeing a lot also about female friendships, this,
Yeah.
that. So, like, it's become a lot more
Yeah,
apparent to
yeah.
me also. But I think if you just look back, they're there through everything,
Everything,
man.
yeah.
They'll cry with you,
Yeah.
they'll puke with you.
Yeah.
Then they'll also like celebrate with you,
Yeah.
right? And they'll go through the tough times with you.
Exactly.
They have their own like ways of doing it.
Yeah.
And something about like female friendships, like my 3 4 closest girlfriends are priceless, because
Yeah.
if I'm worried, happy, sad,
They're the first call you
love
make.
life
Yeah.
going to shit, love life great, love life neutral, nothing, whatever, they're there.
Yeah. And I feel like I hate the fact that society makes women go against each other. They have this
Yeah.
notion that two girls cannot be friends,
Yeah.
cannot be best friends. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of gossip, but in reality, being
Yeah.
two girls ourselves, it's not even close to what they think of it
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
And just to tell everyone, we do not goddamn gossip all the
Yeah,
time.
my
Honestly.
god, man, no.
There's
It's
so much. Yeah, there's
there's
so many things.
more
Yeah,
to it.
exactly.
Yeah, I think just maybe at this age also.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we
Not,
not
I know, but we do. And
But
I think
yeah,
that much is healthy.
but it's not.
also.
Yeah, like you
I've
can't
heard it's
stay
very
shut.
good for your mental health.
Really?
That, yeah.
Who told
Maybe
you this?
bad for the other person's
The
mental
mental health,
health.
but at least
Good for my
you're fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine. So I think it's
Yeah.
now maybe because our priorities have also
Yeah,
like
exactly.
tweaked a little bit. It's different.
I know.
So we can sit here and go on and on
Yeah, I
about
know.
not gossiping.
But I feel like I have this rule in life that
Yeah.
if you're meeting a new friend and you're making a new friend, there's two types of ways they can make you feel. Number one is that you hang out with them and you come back and you feel drained.
Yeah.
So that brings a lot of negative aura around yourself. And the other type of people would be, it could not be a very close friend of yours,
Yeah.
but just hanging out with them, drinking a cup of coffee or a drink, or just
Yeah.
walking out would just make you feel refreshed. So
Exactly.
that's the two most key points is how I judge friendships and people nowadays.
Yeah, a lot of I think energy, just how you
Exactly.
feel. I think
Exactly.
is enough. I think the first time we both met
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
there was no like, oh, like let's catch up.
Yeah,
We didn't even
exactly.
meet after that,
Exactly.
and this was a while back,
Yeah.
right? Almost a year and a half, 2
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
100%.
But there's just, if you're not draining me and I'm neutral,
Yeah.
or if you're like really calming me and making me feel some sort
Yeah.
of happiness, nothing like it. But if
Exactly.
it's not draining, then it's still like a good connection,
Yeah.
right? And I think the whole energy
Yeah.
exchange aura
Yeah.
that you're
Now
talking
I've started
about.
understanding energies, because
Yeah.
recently I've also encountered with I'd say okayish close friend of mine, and I realized that okay, like after we met and we left the scene, I came back home and felt so drained for no reason. We just sat down, we spoke. We didn't even do any kind of activity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just sat down and thought that every other friend who's left my life or who has left my life for good has made me feel this way, and this is the type of energy with all sorts of people you have to keep away from.
And it's a hard pill to swallow.
Absolutely. And sometimes those people can be the closest to you.
Exactly.
Sometimes they can be your so-called best friend also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you just have to
Exactly.
go back. Otherwise, there's a sour taste in both your mouths, I
Yeah,
feel,
exactly.
right? So instead of doing that, not even like completely breaking ties
Yeah,
and
exactly.
severing ties, but maybe some healthy distance if it's not
just
serving
causing
you.
that
Yeah.
boundary. Yeah. But I've also realized another fact that बचपन में मम्मी जिसको भी कहती थी कि इस बच्चे से दूर रहना,
मम्मा का
आई
तो
डोंट नो
होता है।
हाउ, बट कुछ ना कुछ होता ही था आगे
Yeah,
जाके,
yeah,
that
yeah.
would have us
Your parents know
yeah.
first. I feel like moms always
Oh,
know.
sorry, sorry,
Yeah,
how the hell are you
somehow.
doing
And
this?
then you'll be like, Mama, but you don't know. And then later, like, Mama, you knew.
You knew.
You knew.
I'm sorry, but you knew. Okay, so I want to talk to you about the word ambition in the segment.
Mhm.
What does it mean for you, and what is the life that you want to await you in the future?
Uh, I think ambition is not seeing a lot of left, right, back. Like it's focus for me because there are a lot of things that happen on a daily, personally, professionally also. I'm sure you
Exactly.
can relate to that. You're like, man, I just want to give up. It's done now. But I think the ability to just keep going when everything is probably in shambles or whatever,
Yeah.
just that faith that it'll work out.
Yeah.
That's
That's faith
ambition.
is very difficult to bring in internally
Yeah,
also.
yeah,
Because
man. It's a
sometimes if you're
struggle.
just facing losses and failures again and again,
Yeah.
I feel like there's only 0.1% of the people who can
Yeah.
still drive that ambition through internally in order to make it actually happen. Right?
Completely. And honestly, when I started about a year and a half, it's at such a nascent state still. I started without knowing anything about what I'm doing. I just had like one little vision and I was like, okay, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I'm stubborn. So that helped.
मुझे ये
Uh,
करना है तो करना ही
हाँ.
है जैसे तैसे.
Yeah. So I think that helped develop faith. I think faith is just a journey.
Yeah.
I can't sit here and say that I have faith completely.
Exactly.
But it's in like those tough moments where you know nothing's working
Yeah.
your way, when you worked very hard.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, no, I'll still keep pushing. I'll still show up.
Yeah.
That I think probably is ambition.
So where do you see yourself, let's say, in the next 5 years? Because it's a very common question, I'd say,
Yeah.
but it's one that is very important to ask yourself every now and then.
I think I see myself obviously doing a lot professionally, but I also see myself, with companions in 5 years. I see myself with a partner. I see myself, whatever, wanting to also start not just professional stuff,
Yeah.
but also personally
stuff,
start
yeah.
something. Has to like success now. I'm no longer seeing it as, oh, it's just I want to be seen here, this, that, bank balance should be
Yeah.
skyrocketing. I of course really want those things. The
Yeah.
fire is there and I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose sight of friends that I've had since
Correct.
I was a kid. People who've been there for me. I also want to
Correct.
give time to my family, to my partner.
Correct.
So like a very wholesome life
Right.
is what I'm looking at right now, which is tough.
I think it's a good balance to have because
Yeah.
mostly people would say that, I would want this amount of bank balance, this mansion, this car, that, or that, which is good. I feel
Yeah.
like, but it's also very important to realize that's not the only thing that comprises life.
Yeah,
of.
like don't get me wrong,
Right,
I
yeah,
still want all of
exactly.
those things, but I want those
With the
things
balance of
to have
everything.
people in them.
Exactly.
Not
me
like
alone in a
really nice
wide
cars.
mansion.
Exactly. I don't want to be alone in
Especially
a
because I
mansion.
don't know how to drive. Who will drive those cars for me?
I'll drive you around.
You have
Yeah,
to.
I'll be your companion then. Let your bank balance
Yeah.
skyrocket.
Yeah,
I'll show up then.
100%.
It's fine. So I think, yeah, I want to do all of these things. I don't want to lose sight of the people that have
Yeah.
been there since there was nothing,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, for me, I think in those 5 years, I still want to have that spark in me and that passion.
Yeah.
I would want that to continue throughout life because I feel like I'll fail a day, but I feel like I have nothing to do and I have no passion to follow. I think that's the
Yeah.
point where I'll, give up.
Yeah.
And I never want that day to come.
Yeah.
And always having that spark and wanting to do something next
Yeah.
is what keeps me going, whether it's personally or professionally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
in
And
both
like
those
not
terms.
taking yourself so seriously also,
All the
right?
time, yeah.
I think when you're working when the situation demands it, you have to be serious and all
Exactly.
put together. At least for me, inherently, I'm like silly. So why should I let go of that,
Yeah,
right? Like
exactly.
on that side, if I ever lose perspective of myself that way, like little things that give me joy, random stupid stuff that
Yeah.
makes no sense to anyone, that I want to retain.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
I think that's such a good trait to retain as well.
Yeah.
All
seems
right,
silly.
so coming back to this almost last segment of our show, I have a rapid fire for you. All right, so I have this rapid fire round for you, and I do it almost with all of my guests, and you being the second one.
Yay! Let's go.
All right, so first question is 1 a.m. grind or 1 a.m. gossip?
1 a.m. gossip.
Best
1
now?
a.m.
Same.
grind, I'm done for the day. It's done, I think.
Dating life horror story.
Okay, so this one time, a long time ago,
long,
I'm
long
not gonna like give
centuries
specifics,
ago.
yeah, whatever. I had gone on like this date that was set up for me, and I just like remember enjoying the food, enjoying the beer I had there, and then running away. I did not enjoy the company. I was sitting there chewing my food, enjoying it, enjoying the vibe, but like I don't remember a word from that conversation. I
Do
zoned
you
out in
remember
the
his
first
name,
minute.
though?
Somewhere maybe. I think long
At the
and hard.
back of your
Yeah,
head.
and then I made up some very lame excuse. I was like, my friend, she's also on a blind date and she wants me, so I have to
know.
rush to her.
I think this is the most common
Yeah.
thing we use for. I think it's the most girly
Yeah, I
thing we use
always
for
throw
the
one
dates.
of my girlfriends under the
Yeah,
bus.
I know. उसको ना उसके घर
Yeah.
वाले डांट रहे हैं
Yeah,
तो मुझे
मुझे
जाना
जाना
पड़ेगा actually.
Yeah, what
मैं
about you?
समझा सकती हूँ आंटी को. I think the same thing honestly.
Like your worst.
My worst is not speakable in front of the camera. I'd get
Okay.
banned today by YouTube. But I feel like I went out with someone who used to chew loud. Okay, and that's the worst you can do to me. If you know me
Yeah.
as a person, if you're a friend of mine, that's the hugest pet peeve I have.
Yeah.
And then so he would chew with his entire mouth open, sloppy and all of that. So I just I said, yeah, I'll take a leave. Yeah, didn't eat the food, didn't take a sip of the
Yeah,
drink. I just
None
said,
of
yeah,
that.
so I need to leave. I did not give any explanation. I just left. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I can't do this. I can do everything else, not this.
Not
ये
this,
नहीं,
yeah.
ये मैं नहीं
This is
सहूँगी.
where I draw the line.
Yeah, this is my boundary.
Yeah.
Okay, so advice for your 20-year-old self, Gen Z slang only.
Ooh. My 20-year-old self.
Yeah. मैं आपको याद दिलाना चाहती हूँ एक rapid fire है.
I am trying. There's this like line that I picked up in Bangalore which says just send it. Just
send
send it means like for whatever. Basically, it's a
कर ले
very
मतलब.
yeah, like even if you're like having
Just do it version.
sharing something, no, send it here. Like instead
Oh,
of
yeah,
like
I heard. Yeah.
instead of being like pass it here or whatever, and just send it is like just
Yeah, we
do
heard
it.
that.
Yeah, just send it. Done. So send what? I don't know,
Yeah.
but I
Just
think
send
yeah,
it.
send it.
Just
Chill.
send it.
Send it. Yeah,
All
I think
right.
that
So what's harder, modern dating or tax filing?
modern dating.
Really?
Any day. Tax
Really?
filing you can learn. There's a theory behind it. Modern
Yeah.
dating is whatever's
That's
happening.
that's also
Yeah.
very true. One red flag you now run away from without looking back.
People who don't keep their word. Yeah. That's my pet peeve along with bad body odor.
Yeah.
I can't.
Bad
I
body
think-
odor and people who
And yeah,
can't stay
so
their
one
word.
is very frivolous, one is extremely deep. But yeah, if you can't, if your actions are not matching your words, I'm out.
Right. All right. So I think that was it for today's episode of Sneaky Speaks. I had so much fun talking to you. I
Same
was-
here. Thank you.
I feel like we've spoken about so many, like a wide variety of
Yeah.
buffet of
It
things.
was everything.
Yeah, I feel like everybody could relate to something or the other that we've said.
I hope.
Yeah. And क्या बोलते हैं इसके बाद आउटरो में? Thank
वो
you
क्या है,
guys
खुश
for
हो रहे हैं
watching.
कि खत्म हो गया
Yay.
इनका.
खत्म हो गया. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This is a space where we have broken down fun for you today. Stay tuned for the next episode. Until then, like, share, and subscribe. That. All right, bye bye.